Hi, my name is Mark Leruste and welcome back to the show. As you're probably noticing, a few things are different with this video than other videos. For example, the sound quality is slightly different, maybe the lighting's a little bit different, and maybe even the way that the camera is being held is different. And the reason why all this is different is that this is a really raw way of me filming this video. Now, I'm always obsessed about making sure that the sound quality is good, that the lighting's good, that the perfect angle is found, and etc. And what I've realized is that although that's great, especially for you who's watching this video, it can get in the way of creating. And I've just spent 7 hours crafting my newsletter that I'm going to send out at the end of the year. And at the end of those 7 hours, I'm asking myself, why the hell did I just spend 7 hours to write that? And that was because I needed it to be a certain way. I wanted it to be perfect. I wanted to have all the hyperlinks, all the photos, all that stuff. And my wish for you is that you go into 2017 with an unshakable eagerness and willingness to put things out there when they're not finished, when they're imperfect, before you're ready. If I've learned anything from 2016, apart from it's been the most devastating year in terms of celebrities, actors, and singers, is that it was the year that I quit my job as country manager for the Movember Foundation to start my own business, and I was super scared, and I've been wanting to do it for about 10 years maybe, to start my own business. And nothing could have prepared me for what happened, and I don't think anything will ever be able to prepare you for whatever it is you want to go off on as an adventure. But I wanted this video, as we are on the brink of the new year, to be a reminder and an invitation that it's okay to be raw, it's okay to be messy, it's okay to just put stuff out there that isn't perfect, because in a world where we live in an Instagram lifestyle filter world where everything needs to be perfect, and even me, every time I press record on this camera, I kind of come up with this new alter ego. It's like, hi and welcome back to the show, and it's this really weird thing. And yet on the podcast, that doesn't happen, right? So if you listen to my podcast on iTunes, you'll find that in the Unconventionalist podcast, if I may add, is that it's a very different approach. It's a very different type of conversation. I think a little bit more like this, a little bit more honest. And that's my intention for 2017, that I can come into this conversation with you in a way more raw, more honest. Now I'll go back to having the sound quality that I like, and I've actually been spoiled this Christmas, and I've got a whole bunch of gear that I want to share with you that's just going to take, I think, these videos to a whole new level. But I don't want to forget how all this started, just with an iPhone, filming myself. That's how this started. 1,000 subscribers later, 12 months, a weekly video. It's just been crazy. And I'm just so honored and grateful that you'd spend some time with me. And I know that you're going to be busy going out and celebrating the New Year's Eve. And I hope that you're going to be kind with yourself. Don't set up 1,001 resolutions. My advice for you is that you stick with an intention for 2017. Maybe a one-word intention. Mine, the one I'm struggling to own, is slow down. 2017 is about slowing down, because when I slow down, I can actually see what's important, what matters, and I can focus my energy on the things that really do matter. As right now, what I've been doing is chasing my tail, really, and putting out fires. And I'm off tomorrow to Budapest, and I haven't even planned anything. And instead of doing what's really important, to plan my Budapest trip with my girlfriend, we're going to spend New Year's Eve, I spend 7 hours writing a freaking newsletter. It's just crazy, right? But it's what we do when we run our own businesses, when we do our own things. We learn from our mistakes, hopefully. Sometimes we do repeat them. But because this is the new year, it's also going to be time for me to have a new haircut and a new beard trim. So stay tuned. Remember, stay raw, keep creating, keep putting yourself out there. I generally do believe that the world needs to hear your voice, and I think it is scary to put ourselves out there in a big way. I'm learning that more and more, especially working with more clients. So I wanted to make this a really raw video. I hope I've achieved that. If I didn't, it doesn't matter. The intention is for me to show up and feel like I'm just me, and I think that's what I want for 2017. That you get to be you, that you get to be okay with who you are, and that we get to hang out a bit more. Happy New Year to you and your loved ones. Cannot wait to hear what big, amazing things you get up to in 2017. Let me know by posting a comment below. Let me know what some of your big intentions, big projects that you want to do in 2017. And if this time next year, when we hang out or when we connect online, what is it you want to tell me that you've achieved? One thing, post it below. Have fun, and I'll see you next year. As it's the new year coming, I thought I'd get a new face. Magic, here's the new face, Happy New Year.